My name is Neelima, and this year I mark completion of 4 decades of working in the social sector. And every time I say 4 decades, it sounds a lot when you say 4 decades, 40 years, but it doesn't feel. It's been a joyful journey of 4 decades of having had the opportunity to work at the grassroots, working with some corporates on social sector issues, and nowadays doing research and writing and a little bit of consulting and of course coming and speaking. So it's been full 5 days of as I said, talking to students, taking classes, meetings with different departments in the university. And for somebody who's a little bit of an introvert like me, it can be a bit overwhelming, and I know I'm still processing it and absorbing everything that I have, all the interactions that have happened in the last 5 days. But I think some things that have really struck instantly and deeply with me. First is just this very strong sense of privilege that I feel. The privilege to have had the opportunity to share my work, my thoughts with the students here, with the faculty here. And I honestly, genuinely feel it is a privilege. So thank you very much to all of you for having given me this privilege and this opportunity. The university is now close to being 15 years old, certainly more than 10 years old. Despite that, the feeling that you get when you are here, when you are interacting with students or with faculty, the feeling that you get is that it's a young place, that it hasn't become set in its ways. And to me, that is, again, I'm not an expert, but I'm only looking back at my experience, my young years, and when do I feel that I learned the most? In which kinds of environments did I learn the most? And I feel I learned the most where the higher education setting, I'm not talking about school education, but higher education setting, where I felt that we were kind of co-learning, that the relationship between the students and the faculty was one in which everyone was together learning on that. We were together on the journey. And I used to think that that probably happens in institutions that are younger in age. And as institutions become older, they become set in their own ways. And then the relationship between the students and the faculty changes and it becomes more hierarchical. So when you are set in your ways. But I am so happily surprised to see Azim Premji University now touching 15 years old, and you still feel so young. I really hope you can stay like that even as you become older and more well-known and established. But yeah, I want to conclude by again just saying that it has been a privilege, it has been a joy to have been here, and I know I'll go back and keep ruminating on these 5 days, and thank you very much.